Hello, this is Jebro and welcome to the Revenant, and this is going to be a video about the hammer mainly, and this is the preview footage I took from the ArenaNet preview, which was in Brighton, and yeah, it was great to go there and to be able to play with this class. Unfortunately, I managed to get any other weapon footage as in depth as the hammer, so I wanted to talk about the hammer mainly just because it's got some awesome abilities and it's actually graphically very cool, and I love it. It's a great weapon, but I don't love it as much as the other set, which I'll have to talk about at a later time. So get excited because this footage is new and it's different, and it's my footage, it's my gameplay. So I'm going to give you all the skills, I'm going to talk about them, see some combinations, some interesting ways to use it, and also how you can use it potentially in what you want to do in the future maybe. So pay attention, get some popcorn or whatever you want to get, and sit down, relax, and check out this video. So if you don't know, the hammer is actually a ranged weapon, which is pretty sweet, and I kept forgetting that and actually going quite close, but as you can see from this footage, I'm just ranging with the hammer at the moment on the NPC. I'm quite low on HP and actually displaced using one of my utilities, but we are going to start with the hammer, and we're going to start off with the first skill, which is actually going to be called Hammer Bolts. Now, this is ranged at maximum range at 1200 and is a physical projectile finisher. You just hold your weapon at enemies and you strike foes within a path. So maximum is 5 targets, obviously normally with AoE, and you can kind of see the damage indicator there. Pretty much your basic attack, to be honest. So this is your main spamming skill and actually combines well with the projectile field. It's a projectile field finisher, so the nice combo field you get from the dark field on the 4th skill is actually pretty sweet, and you'll see that in later in the video. So the second ability is going to be called Coalescence of Ruin. That's a bit of a mouthful right there. So you slam the ground with your hammer, creating a cascading eruption of energy. So this skill is actually quite good because it starts at your character and extends forward over time, increasing damage with distance. So the further away your target is when you hit this ability, the better, because you actually do more damage. So it's AoE as well, so maximum targets to hit are 5, and the range is 1200. So it's pretty nice. The exact damage on those you can see in the tooltip as well. So it's pretty nice ability, pretty nice damage, good AoE damage as well. Okay, so the third skill is going to be called Face Smash. So you leap through the mists to this targeted area. When you land, you damage and chill foes in an area, and then you teleport back to your previous location. It's actually a blast finisher as well, and the radius is 240, and the maximum cast range is 1200. The chill is for 2 seconds, and it does some nice damage as well. And you can see on the tooltip the damage is on that, and the cooldown and whatnot as well. So that's a pretty nice skill in conjunction with any other fields that you do have. And not sure how many we're going to have in the future in terms of all the utilities, but it's quite nice to actually use with that first utility skill you do see on the right hand side. That skill is called Inspiring Reinforcement, which is an actual stability but also a lightning field as well. So when you blast lightning fields you get swiftness, so you'll get 2 boons out of that, and that's pretty sweet as well. So going on to the next weapon skill. The next ability is one of the coolest in my opinion, and you can actually walk around with this ability in front of you. It's a wall, it's called Field of the Mists. You actually create a field from the mists that blocks incoming projectiles in front of you. So it blocks those projectiles, but you can also fire your Hammer 1 ability through it, which actually can give you lifesteal against your target. And it's really nice. And they were talking about this in Ready Up, about the new, not really up, but more, I think it was points of interest as well, about how, you know, this is a new mechanic, something new technology that they're using now, where you can have fields follow you around. So it only goes in it's a straight line which is in front of you. I'll show you an example later. And it basically just follows your arc of where you're facing. So if you move to the right or left in terms of your character turning, that actual arc turns with you, and so does the effect. So it's really nice depending on where your actual foe is. You can actually face them, and it's nice that it's not overpowered and it doesn't surround you completely. So really, really nice ability and quite fun to see and play. So the fifth and final skill is called Drop the Hammer. Now this is a 2-second knockdown. It's got a 240 radius, and it is again a blast combo finisher with a range of 1200 where you can cast it at. And also it is ground targeted, of course, and it's got a 15-second cooldown, and it has a low energy cost, so it's actually quite nice ability, and I think they'll nerf this in the future, to be honest, because it is a good knockdown, you know. I mean, 2-second knockdown is pretty strong, and it's a good combo blast finisher, so you can again use it on those different fields. Now you can't use the blasts on that fourth skill combo field, the dark field. I did test it many times, and it doesn't count. It's only projectile finisher field, so you can't actually blast that field, of course. So that is pretty cool. So blasting that stability again will get you the actual swiftness on the 7th skill, as you can see in the utility bar. And we are done pretty much with the hammer. Next time I'll talk about some other skills and utilities, probably the utilities actually, and how they switch when you go from legend to legend, and also their elites and their heals for both of the legends that are available at the moment and were available in the preview. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This has been Jebro on the hammer for the Revenant. Enjoy, and thank you very much.